It starts. Let's see. Oh, we're live. And are we live right now?
I think we are. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Embarkation Nation here. You go first.
All right, we're live. Eddie said we're live.
Okay.
Awesome. It's our first live, so we're still learning those technical things, but we so appreciate all of you for being here. We just want to say thank you and Happy New Year. I know we've been joining some of y'all's lives and we've been able to say Happy New Year to a lot of you, but if we haven't said Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it now. This is exciting. I know we've had a couple of lives in the past, but it was more like testing and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna go through the chat real quick and just say hi to everybody. Clock Family Adventures.
They were the first ones here.
First ones here.
If you win the award today, they beat me.
They beat you. I think they put the first like too.
Yes.
Let's see.
We had the Z Show Cruise Fun. Hi,
Fun.
Eddie Lugo.
The party's
Studio.
here.
Yeah.
Eddie Lugo.
Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn in the house.
I love the y'all afterward.
Y'all.
Destination Fun.
Destination Fun. Thank you for being here.
I think. Have Luggage Will Travel.
Have Luggage Will Travel.
Oh, they're packing. Oh, we've been
washing and packing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we thank you for being here. We were actually watching How We Cruise last night and packing for our cruise, so we definitely understand how that is.
25 days out.
Yes, in like 20 hours and like 30 something minutes, but no, we're not counting.
Not counting at all.
So Andrew, let's kind of talk about the beginning of the year, like what we've got going on. We just mentioned our cruise.
Our cruise is coming up. That's gonna be the first thing. The Vista. I'm excited. We've never been on it before. I'm excited to kind of get a feel of the ship.
Yes.
And see what they have to offer.
I'm really excited about the funnel in the middle. I don't know why, but I'm really excited. I don't know. Put it in the chat if you were also excited about it. Maybe that's kind of a weird thing to be excited about, but I'm excited for it. I guess because I'm so used to that. I love that classic atrium with the glass and the beautiful elevators and stuff. But I'm kind of excited to see the funnel. I think that's something I'm looking for, and also the activities at the top, like the ropes course and stuff. I won't be participating in the ropes course, but I'm excited to see it. Yeah.
I might give it a try if I can.
Yeah.
If I'm able to.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm a little bit of a thrill seeker. So yeah, I look forward to that. And the food, pizza, of course.
And they've got the pedal bike thing.
Oh yeah,
the racing.
I'm gonna try that if I can. Then the food.
Yep. So that's January.
And then what's next? May we have
anniversary and my birthday, Mother's Day.
Yeah. The Dream. We're going back on the Dream. Same itinerary as the one we did in August.
Yes.
We're
excited. We just really liked the Key West. I know we were in How We Cruise. Cruising is fun anytime yesterday. And they were talking about their dream cruise and how much they love Key West. And we felt the same way. We're not so excited about, Freeport and Nassau. We probably will kind of figure out something else to do. But we've actually really never been those people that stayed on the ship either. We've always kind of found an excursion. So I'm kind of looking forward to maybe just playing on the slides and stuff with Chloe, maybe while we're in port. And another thing that I'm looking forward to is just, we love the Dream, but we're going to be in an interior, but we're going to be on the 9th floor just under the pizza.
Yeah. Just under
Have Luggage Will Travel. I know they had mentioned that they were just right up the stairs and they were in the buffet, like within a couple of steps. So we took that advice.
Yeah.
And did the same. So
yeah.
Really excited about that.
It's gonna be great. Oh, we didn't talk about the Vista. We're gonna be on balcony.
Yes, that's our first balcony.
First ever balcony. We get to try.
And on Lido.
On Lido, closest to the food. It's It's gonna be awesome. Yes, the pizza temptation.
Yes.
It's real.
It's
I'm probably
real.
I'm probably gonna go so many times the first day.
And you know Chloe will too. She figured out the pizza thing real quick. It was like day 3 of her first cruise, and she was like, pizza. Okay. She was here for it. And then we'll probably sneak a Vegas.
Cruise Vet is here.
Oh, hey Cruise Vet
Hey,
Adventures.
Cruise Vet.
We'll probably sneak in a Vegas trip and probably a Boston trip, but then in December we are going to go on the Jubilee.
The Jubilee, and there's gonna be
a few of us.
There's gonna be a few of us that
I think so far I know that Cruise Vet Adventures is going to be there. I know Ocean to Ocean Travel, the Z Show Cruise Fun is planning to be there. I feel like there's somebody. I know Armstrong said he's going to probably change it to a different date, but I feel like there's somebody else we're missing. If we missed it, be sure to throw it in the chat. But we're really excited.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait.
New ship.
I'm always excited to see the new ships coming in. And then that's it for this year, right?
That's it for this year. Yeah. So
next year is gonna be different, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got one cruise booked in 2024. One where I think there's like a family reunion group cruise or something. Somebody has the 2.0 that somebody's talking about that we're looking
something
at.
Like that. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. If they're in there and they want to mention it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I know we booked a 2025 cruise. So.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh. So,
I didn't want to talk about it, but
we booked an Alaska trip through Norwegian Cruise Line for 2025, but that's like 2.5 years away. So
I'm excited. I keep talking about it because it's like, I don't know if we have, but I've been like excited to try new cruise lines. So we're excited for that. But we are here. You're right, Z. We have a special guest.
We do have a special guest. So we're going to kind of do something a little different on our lives. We wanted to kind of do a mix of sometimes collaborating through our link and have individuals join and chat. We love that, and we will definitely like host maybe guys night, girls night, kid talk, different things depending, different topics throughout the year. We also wanted to kind of include some of our family on this. So some of our family they're veteran cruisers as well. They don't necessarily have a YouTube channel or do all the vlogging and stuff that we've chosen to do, but we definitely have some family members that are some seasoned cruisers, and so we wanted to bring for our first guest, we wanted to bring a family member on, and I'm really excited. This is my Uncle Tony. It's my dad's sister's husband. Lisa may make an appearance, may not, but no pressure. But we're very close to them. They are actually going on the Jubilee with us in December, so we're super excited about it. And we wanted to. Oh, look, here she is. So we wanted to definitely, kind of bring on some guests to kind of talk about some different topics.
So yeah, we're gonna
bring him on.
Hi. Oh, sorry, that was my fault.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Hi, Tony. How you doing today?
Doing good. Doing real good.
How's your start to the new year?
It was okay.
All right. So, so everybody, this is my Uncle Tony. He's also CZ mate. If you see him he may have that name. But we just kind of wanted to ask you a couple questions. We are excited to cruise with you this year. Mm-hmm. We are going to we know that y'all turned platinum this year. And so we thought we would kind of just ask you some questions, and you have a fun hobby you like to do while cruising that I haven't really seen a topic on a lot of channels. So if you want to kind of just introduce yourself real quick, and then we'll go into a couple questions.
Hi, my name's Tony, and as she mentioned, she's my niece through my wife, and we've gotten to know her quite a bit and her family. I think we went on one cruise with y'all once already.
The Freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't get to see you much though, but that's just the way things work sometimes.
That turned into a surprise group cruise of like it was
Yeah.
just us and a couple people, and then it was like 50 people.
Yep.
Hi, Sea Lake Journeys.
Yep.
All right. Awesome. Okay, so so this is going to be a two-part question.
Okay.
What made you pick up the hobby of diving, and how long have you been diving?
Well, that's kind of with being a two-part question, that's probably about a three-part answer. Started what got me interested in diving to begin with was my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sister were certified when I was real little. We were living over on Okinawa. My dad was in the military. They got certified as scuba divers, and I was kind of jealous. So as soon as I got old enough, I went and got certified through Patty, and the youngest that you could at that time could get certified was 12. And so as soon as I turned 12, I got certified. So I've been certified for about 50 years. But
wow, that's incredible. So at 12, that's the youngest you can become certified?
Well, not anymore. You can go. They've lowered the age to 10. You can be 10 years of age now, but back then it was 12, and it was just mainly because everybody else in the family was doing it. But I loved it. I mean, once I got into it, I really enjoyed it. Getting to see, going into the ocean and seeing all the different aquatic life and the coral and everything else. It was just fabulous. But once we moved back to the States, the first few times I went diving in a lake, it was such a big change from the ocean that I pretty much dropped it, because it is, you go from the ocean to the lake, and it was a big letdown. I was just like, this isn't for me. So I kind of dropped it. We started cruising for our 25th, 26th anniversary. And I happened to notice that they offered dives, 2-tank dives. And so that's when I started getting back into it. And then here recently, my wife kind of persuaded me to, since I had made such a big gap in my diving career, there was probably 20, 25 years where I didn't do any diving. And so when I got back into it, the equipment had changed, everything had changed. For example, the vest that you see the divers use now isn't anything like what we used to use. We had the horse collar type inflatable vests like you see on the airplane, when they tell you, it's under your seat cushion and this, that, and everything. That's pretty much what we used to use. But now it's all integrated into your tank. And so she kind of encouraged me to go through some refresher training and stuff here just in the last year or so. And once I did that class, I kind of got hooked and went from advanced open water to rescue diver. Then found out that I wasn't that far from being what they call master scuba diver, because you have to have so many dives in, that I went ahead and got some specialty courses knocked out. And with the specialty courses, as well as the number of dives I was able to qualify for master scuba diver. And then I went on to get dive master, which I just recently got certified here on the 10th and the 11th of this month. Sorry.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chloe was quiet for 30 minutes while we prepped, and now here she is coughing. Sorry. And we do have a couple of questions that have come through in chat. One is from the Z Show Cruise Fun. He's asking, what year were your parents stationed in Okinawa?
We were there from 68 to 74.
So 1968 to 74?
Yeah, 1968 to 1974.
That is awesome. I saw Sea Lake's Journeys asked who the guest is. This is my Uncle Tony. through my dad's side. My dad and his wife Lisa are siblings, and he's got a fascinating story, and they like to cruise as much as we do, so we wanted to bring them on as a special guest. So, okay, let me see here. I'm just cruising through chats. Sorry, guys. Like I said, this is our first live, so we're kind of a little clunky, but we'll get better with it. So Tony, we have a lot of cruise channels that we interact with. You'll see them here in the chat. They're all amazing. Be sure to check them out.
Okay.
And also, moderators, if you want to drop anybody's links in the chat so that way everybody connect, we're definitely for that. And we would like to just kind of discuss what interested you on cruising, like what made you. I know you mentioned Lisa wanted to.
Froze.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Oh, coming back.
Yeah,
okay. You froze. It's back now.
Okay, sorry. Hi, See Me Traveling. So I know you kind of touched on it, but what made you and Lisa start cruising again?
Well, it was through a guy I was working for. He found out that I had never been on a cruise, and I mentioned that, you know, it was we had just had our 25th, and I'd kind of like to do something special for it. And he basically said, well, if you will go on this cruise with me, then we will make arrangements for you to get enough work so you can go on it. And so it took me a little while, but he also made the stipulation that we had to stay in the Grand Suite. But he managed to give me enough side jobs to where I was able to pay for it, and was able to take Lisa on a 25th/26th wedding anniversary cruise, and it was our first cruise. Plus, I figured, you know, it was our first cruise. It was the 25th/26th anniversary. Yeah, let me go ahead and splurge a little bit. So I went ahead and agreed to the Grand Suite. But the thing about the Grand Suite is now I'm kind of spoiled. Anything else is kind of like, you know, yeah.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah.
First cruise, Grand Suite. Have Luggage Will Travel asked, what's your favorite cruise line? I think we know, but
well, so far we've only cruised on Carnival. We are, now that we finally hit Platinum, we were so close to Platinum that we went ahead and stayed with Carnival because we wanted to go ahead and get the Platinum. Now that we've hit the Platinum, we'll probably start looking at other cruise lines. We just haven't really researched them. And
yeah. That makes sense because Jennifer's doing the same thing.
That's what we're doing too. Yeah. It seems like, and I think Have Luggage Will Travel and a couple others as well. You know, it's like you want to hit that platinum status, that loyalty with one, and then with us, it's, you know, the casino offers. It's like, well, you know,
yeah, those rates are.
Well, yeah, it's basically the casino offers that got us there. Thanks to
Carnival knows what they're doing.
Well, yeah. Well, my wife, Lisa's gotten some huge offers, which has kept us with them.
Same here. Yep. I mean, and then, you know, I'm like, but we're also going to start branching out into other cruise lines, and I think that's our goal in the next, like, maybe 5 years. We're not going to rush out this year, but
yeah, definitely.
Next, Sea Lake Journeys asks, what's your most memorable cruise?
It would have to be this last one that we went on, the Freeport. We well, not the last one. It was 2 cruises ago, wasn't it? Yeah. We had some scuba trips canceled, which was kind of disappointing. But we happened to run into a friend of mine that we hadn't seen in probably in about 15 years on the same cruise, and we got to talking. He says, well, I've scheduled a dive for myself. And I said, well, how did you do that? And he gave me the information, so I contacted the scuba shop and managed to get registered to where I could dive also, because they had all the equipment that I would need. we get out on the way out to the dive site. The boat captain asked, well, what do you guys want to see? And somebody yelled out, well, we want to see some sharks. And I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Well, when he said, all right, the place that he stopped at, he said, definitely we'd see some sharks. And I figured, okay, we'll see 1 or 2 or 3, nothing. Well, we jump in the water and start to descend, and I happen to look down, and there's a ring of about 10 or 15 of them just circling and I'll have to admit that was kind of surprising.
We actually have, you sent us a couple photos of that. Do you mind if we share them real quick?
No, not at all.
This was, so cruise friends, I was, Andrew and I, we had kind of helped Tony and Lisa. We were scouting out for dives, and they had told us that they were able to get this dive. He sent us some pictures. Actually, he sent us a video clip.
You want to do the video clip first?
Yeah, let's do the video
clip. All right,
clip.
we're going to do a video clip and kind of show like what the experience was.
Yeah. In Freeport.
Yep.
It's not showing it.
Is it showing it?
Maybe.
Is it showing it?
No, it's not showing it.
Well, darn.
You probably have to stop sharing. Anybody who's on who is more of a StreamYard pro than us, do we have to share the video? Probably have to have the video open and then share that, like on Zoom.
Huh? There you go. You can do it.
Sorry, guys. We always have technical difficulties, but we'll promise we'll learn.
It's screen share, right?
Yeah. But we need to open this up.
I don't think that's it. Okay. Just go back.
Get us back to the light. There we go. And then
Yeah, you should allow.
Yeah, and then do the video, the dive.
This one, right?
Anyway, we'll try to figure that out. But he had this awesome shark video. If not, we'll kind of figure out a way to share it. But he's like scuba diving, and there's sharks just like right here. And I was watching it one night, and we were getting ready for bed, and he had sent it, and I was like, I would have peed. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I told Andrew, I'm like, the sharks would have known I was there because I would have peed. Like, they were so close. Sea Life Journeys is trying to help us. There's an StreamYard at the bottom of the screen. You go to present, select the video from your computer.
I guess you could do video file.
Sure.
See what
we'll
happens.
Try that.
Let's try this out.
Sorry, guys. We're always learning. So we love y'all for being so patient with us.
Let's try that one.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. That looks close.
It is.
So that to me, I think is, super, super close. I think maybe I've seen Jaws too many times or something. I don't know. I know they're not great whites or anything, but
no, those were really. And there was one that actually I was swimming along, and at one point I looked down and I had one swim underneath me so close that I could have grabbed his dorsal fin.
Oh my God. So when we were in Maui, we swam with sea turtles like that. And they were like, oh, it's nesting season. There might be a lot of sea turtles. And we jump off, we snorkeled. And I can't remember where it was in Maui, but the sea turtles were so thick you couldn't hardly move. And they're like, don't touch the sea turtles. Well, the sea turtles were touching me. I couldn't help it. Like they were just touching us. But I don't know that I could do that with sharks. So that's incredible, Tony.
Yeah, they said as long as you don't mess with them, as long as you don't do anything to aggravate them, they won't mess with you because we're basically not on their food chain. But there was a couple of guys that were down there that after we got back to the boat, they said they reached out and touched them, and I was like, "Yeah, you're it," I wouldn't have done that.
No,
they said don't do anything to aggravate them, and So I kept my hands to myself.
That's exactly what I would do. Wow. What, and that's in Freeport. So that's always a port that I think sometimes in the cruising community, at least some of the lives and stuff I've been in, that's the port you don't get off the boat, and you stay on the boat and you have a good guys burger, maybe do the water slides, trivia. So that was interesting to me that was Freeport.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they've canceled a lot of the dives, I'm actually having to arrange a couple of dives on this next cruise that we're on. And I arranged one in Cabo. Was it Cabo? Yeah. It was Cabo. I ended up arranging a 2-tank dive. And that's where I kind of got dive bombed by a sea lion, but that was kind of startling too. But we're down about 70 feet, and I turned my head to the side, and here's this big old huge sea lion just heading straight at us. And he gets about 100 feet or so from us, and then does like a 90-degree turn. And I was kind of startled at that too, because I didn't know where he was going.
Yeah. So Sea Lake Journey said, for the safety of everyone, no touching. No touching. Don't touch.
Yeah, keep your hand. You shouldn't. Well, any of the aquatic life you shouldn't really mess with, but
even people, just don't touch.
Yeah.
Marcia from See Me Traveling, that's amazing. Would love to do that. Tony, maybe we can get the information from you. We could kind of put it in our community board or something, so that way everybody could maybe look at that experience if you have that dive shop information.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of times for Freeport, yeah, I'll have to look that up again.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Eddie Lugo Studio said, not me. I'm with you, Eddie. We'll get in there and kiss stingrays, and we will do the all the different things with the sea turtles and stuff. I just don't know about that many sharks. I think I would have been very hesitant. I would like to say, yeah, I would definitely do that, but I don't think I would. Marcia from See Me Traveling said, amazing. Cruising is fun anytime. Said, wow, that's amazing. Everybody's kind of talking about how awesome that is, or how they would not do that. So we were going to ask you about your trip in Freeport. And so we also know, because we have been kind of helping you and Lisa with booking your trip. So I'm gonna give a shameless plug here. Andrew is also a travel advisor. We don't really talk about that a whole lot in the YouTube community, but he became a travel advisor because we wanted some discounts, and then we realized that the casino deals aren't better than the travel agent discounts or travel advisor discounts. But we've been able to help you with your cruises, and we know that there's been the 2-tank dive cancellations, like as you're on the ship. I know that, like in Freeport, you saw somebody, and you said you're organizing a lot of, dives outside of that. Are you going through your Facebook groups to do that, or to connect with other individuals?
Well, not normally. What I do is I will try to find out where exactly the ports are located, and then I go to the PADI website, and I have an account with them, and that allows me to access to what they call a locate a dive shop, I think is what it's called. But basically you go into it, you tell it where you're going to be, what country, and it'll show you all the PADI dive shops in that area. And that's then it awesome. Also allow you to go to their website. And so what I do is I find out exactly where the port is, and then start from there.
That's awesome. And then too, that gives you kind of that you're getting a reputable, because I know with us, we still try to book through Carnival or whatever cruise line we're on, because we worry about missing the boat. As much as we like visiting, we don't want to be left behind. So I've always been kind of nervous. I have done a couple of excursions outside of the cruise line, but I try not to. But at least that gives you a good reputable organization or dive shop.
Yeah, and I try to stay with the 5-star PADI dive shops, because they go through they have to do a lot of stuff in order to get a 5-star rating. Now that's not to say that I wouldn't go through a non 5-star Patty resort, but to me the 5-star rating carries a lot of weight, and I would prefer to go with the 5-star than somebody that's not got any rating whatsoever.
No, we
Yeah.
definitely agree. Definitely agree. The Gaylor said they like their seafood cooked with butter.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yes, I could go for.
I'm thinking about the
I
lobster
know.
right now.
we're when you're, and I think everybody here can kind of, when you're like those 20 days out from your cruise, I know, or even sooner, you're thinking about the food, you're thinking about the so
Thinking about how much weight I can gain. Yeah.
yeah. So last question for you, Tony, and then we'll kind of have some freestyle talk if you want. Since we're in the new year, do you want to share your cruise plans for this year? Not plans, plans.
Yeah, we've actually got three cruises planned right now. One is going to be January 16th, and we're going to be leaving out of North Carolina. Or I'm sorry, South Carolina. I always say the wrong one. Charleston, whatever Carolina that one happens to be in. Then the next one is that the 15-day? The second, yeah.
The second one is.
Yeah. We have a 15-day out of Rome.
Wow.
It's going to be from Rome to Tampa. And then the one after that is going to be the Jubilee.
Yes.
Yep. Jubilee.
You're going to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say there are some people in the chat here that will be with us as well. So, those of you who are going on the Jubilee with us, Uncle Tony and Aunt Lisa will be with us. So they'll be with our group. That is awesome. I'm excited about your Rome trip. I really am. I know that we've kind of been talking about the flights, and we I might throw this question down here. I know we've kind of gone 30 minutes now, but anybody who's used the was it Faster to Fly? I think Carnival's flight. We were trying to figure that out. If you've used that or have any tips on that. I know Tony and Lisa were trying to figure that out for their Rome flight. We've never used it because we travel through Galveston. So if you have any advice on that, please feel free to drop that in the chat. I've been kind of doing some research on it, but again, if you've used it and you know how to use that, I want to say it's the Faster to Fly, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I'm not.
But if you know that that flight part of the Carnival booking, just let me know. I would love to be able to give Tony and Lisa that accurate information. I know we've kind of looked at it. There's a charge, but you get to board faster. Okay. That's what Sea Lake Journeys is saying. There's a charge, but you get to board faster.
Oh, PSV Odyssey and Parker's on the Go are here.
Oh, hi. Hi,
to both of you.
PSV Odyssey. Hi, Parker's on the Go. Is there anybody else we've missed? I know we were kind of chit-chatting. If we've missed you, I know I saw See Me Traveling's here.
See Me Traveling.
Let's. I think that's everybody.
That's it.
But is there anything else, Tony, you want to add or ask? I mean, we've got a good community here. I can't stress enough how amazing everybody is. Sorry, Chloe. But is there any questions you had that you want to ask anybody? Maybe they could throw some answers in the chat.
No, you've already mentioned that as far as the flight, and once we decide on what kind of, does anybody have a recommendation for a secondary cruise line? Since we only have experience with Carnival, we don't really have. We'd like to go with somebody else, but we're not really sure where to start at. If they have any suggestions on who might be another good line to go with.
I'm not seeing any yet.
Yeah, so recommendations for a new cruise line.
A new cruise line. I know we're going to try Norwegian Cruise Line. We've done Princess, but we're going to try Norwegian Cruise Line. Royal is also on our list. I know Howie Cruise. I don't know if I've seen them here, but they usually have a lot of information about Royal. And Marsha from See Me Traveling said MSC is their favorite other than Carnival. Oh, the Gaylors are here. Hi, Gaylors. MSC will do a status match.
Yes. So your what is it called? Loyalty.
Your loyalty points.
Your VIFP will carry over to MSC.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you're whatever VIP you are, it'll carry over to that. And they usually have some really good deals. The only thing that's stopping us right now is that it's not out of Texas yet. I've heard that it's coming through here. In
yes,
Galveston.
They're getting a fourth port in Galveston.
When it gets to that point, I would definitely look into that. They have some pretty good deals.
We've flown to the other ports, so that really wouldn't be necessarily a problem. I mean, I figure if we're going to fly to Rome to cruise with Carnival, we can fly to just about anywhere else to fly with somebody or travel with somebody else.
Yes, I agree. Danny the super Danny the super supporters here. Hi. Oh, and we said hi to Paul. Royal has the key to board earlier. You can also get some other perks. Okay. Oh, and Destination Fun has a Tony. I know y'all have done an Alaska trip, but Destination Fun and Cruise Vet Adventures, and they have some, and Warmstrong, they have some great Alaska videos too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But we're probably going to log off soon. Obviously, you can hear our toddlers getting very frustrated.
That one?
Sure.
We love how Princess arranges our flights and transfers us.
Yes, Sea Lake Journey is how Princess arranges our flights and transfers for us. Yes, and when we did Alaska, that's what we went through was Princess, and they did do that. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think they got us from the airport to the hotel.
Yes.
That we stayed in Anchorage.
Actually, they missed my dad and I were separate, and they missed us, and they like Royal Princess was really nice and gave us a bunch of onboard credit and kind of went back. PSV Odyssey, this is my Uncle Tony. They like to cruise with us, and it's cruised on a couple of cruises with us, and he's I guess you're a dive master.
Yep. Yeah.
So he's a certified dive master. So we wanted to bring him on to kind of talk about diving a little bit. We haven't seen that in some of the other vlogs and lives.
Yep.
Hi, Warmstrong Adventures. Well, we're probably gonna end this soon. Like I said, Chloe's getting a little frustrated. We don't want to ever have y'all be frustrated with us because we've got a screaming 3-year-old. We never want to do that. Marcia says hi, Chloe.
Chloe, you want to say hi?
Hi. She said hi.
She said hi. She didn't come up.
Here she is.
She's acting a certain way.
So she's a little rough looking this morning.
Yeah. Oh, show the video again before we go?
Sure. Yes, we would love to do that.
Add to the stream?
Yeah. Sure.
Hold on.
Here you go, Clay. You got your jelly beans?
That's what you want. Let's go back. Add to stream.
There it is. So I just, again, every time I watch it, I'm like, whew. Danny D, the super supporter, said hi, Chloe. The Gaylor said 3 is such a great age. Oh, Gaylors, I don't know. Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, she's crawling across the table here.
Yeah, she likes to go rogue a lot.
Yeah, she does.
Thank you, Z. We tried.
Thank you.
We tried our best. Eddie said that he'll do it.
He said no, thank you again. See, just really in here. You can click on theirs.
Which one? This one?
Really enjoyed now the Jaws music is playing in my head, right? But I just want to say thank you. If you see somebody in the chat and you don't recognize them, please go check them out and subscribe. we are a small channel. We're trying to grow. We know a lot of you in here are trying to grow, and we also want to give lots of support. Tony, I can't thank you enough for
Yep.
coming on and being our guinea pig and being so patient with us and testing with us like 2 or 3 times. And we are so excited to cruise with you this year. I look forward to more of your dive adventures. So,
Eddie wants us to make it to an hour.
he wants us to make it to an hour.
How much time? 40 minutes? 20?
We can if y'all are okay
we can
with.
try. I mean,
If y'all are okay with Chloe,
Yeah.
maybe going rogue. Tony, if you don't want to, we definitely understand if you've got other things to do.
No,
Or if you want to join in chat. Destination Fun, so this is awesome. Y'all are so awesome to us. Like, wow. I get nervous. I was nervous on our premiere the other day. I'm gonna be honest. And then I was like, oh no, it's the wrong video. And if y'all have, we did post the one with the edits and all the one we took all the time on with the pictures. If y'all haven't seen that one, please give that a check out. I mean, we went ahead and just made our premiere the raw and uncut because that was our first take with no edits. Luckily, we didn't have too much editing on our talking to do.
Yeah. I'm impressed. I was impressed by that.
I know we kind of we didn't write a script or anything. We just kind of winged it.
Come here, Chloe.
Oh, there's Griswold Family Vacay. Hello, how are you doing? Actually, I think Griswold Family Vacay. There's Chloe. Is actually in Yukon, Uncle Tony, which y'all are in Mustang.
right.
So Griswold Family Vacay, I believe they're in Yukon, which I know Angela. And y'all are kind of all close to that area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So
I have a couple of questions that weren't listed.
Okay.
If anybody would be interested in diving like that, what would be like the things you have to do like to prepare? Like, do you have to do some sort of like training or?
Well, some of the shops, each shop is a little bit different, but the majority of the shops will offer what they call Discover Scuba Diving. And that's usually like 30 or 40 bucks. And what they do is that kind of gets you exposed to what diving is like. We recently did one on Black Friday. And what they did was that they actually did this one for free, but they have most, if it's a big enough dive shop, they'll have their own pool. And what they'll do is that they'll bring the people that are interested in it into the pool and kind of give them a taste of what scuba diving is. They'll have to go through a little bit of training, just so they know how to use the equipment and what to expect. So nothing's real big shocker. And then they also may offer some of the cruises I've noticed are still offering the Discover Scuba. And that's usually a 4-hour course, and they actually take you out and let you do like about a 30-foot dive. And it kind of gives you an idea of what it's like and what you're getting into. And if you decide you want to pursue it after that, you just have to contact your local dive shop and see if they, when they're going to offer the course. I would recommend that you don't do it during the winter. That's where we did our last dive up in Blue Hole, New Mexico, and Santa Rosa. The water there is crystal clear. We went down to 80 feet. You could look up and see the trees overhanging. That's
wow.
The water is 62 degrees year round, but the outside temperature was in the upper 40s to low 50s. So even though we were getting out of the water, we were getting into a colder environment. And I would not recommend doing that again.
No.
Go when it's a little warmer. That way, when you get out of the water, you can at least warm up.
That sounds cold. Wow.
That's great. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Sea Lake Journey said that they did a beginner dive experience in St. Thomas, and it was an all-day event, and they were great teachers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think my first dive experience was in St. Martin, and they had like a course you could go through, and it had like different, like planes and stuff like that at the bottom. Problem, that's when I learned that I can't equalize my ears very well. Have always had trouble flying, but I did not have a positive dive experience, so I have not really dove since then. The couple times I've tried it, my ears just don't equal out well. But I love to snorkel and stuff. I know it's not the same. Griswold Family Adventure said, "Do you know Chris Brock?"
No.
No. And then the local shop that you go to, there's a couple you go to in the Norman area. No,
actually, three.
Three. Okay. Do you mind saying what they are?
Well, the one that I started with and actually got my rescue diver through was Scuba Bros, and that's up in towards Edmond, North Oklahoma City, which is North Oklahoma City. The other one that I've been going to most for everything else, I got my 5 specialties and stuff. They did my advanced open water as well as my other dives, other certifications, is Sharky Scuba. And then the other one is Blue Water Divers. I've only been to there once, but that's where I went and got purchased some equipment for the cold water dive.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And maybe Andrew and I'll find those links too and share them out for those who are near the Yukon, Oklahoma, Edmond, Mustang area.
Yep.
I guess Oklahoma City would have been a better way to say that. Sea Lake Journey said, yes, we did a 50-foot beginner experience and a sea turtle collided into Robin. Yes, you got to watch out for those sea turtles. Like they'll come they don't care. They're like, don't touch me, but they'll just run right into you.
Dart right at you.
They don't mind. And that we did a snorkeling experience in Malakini in Maui. I know it was like a 2-part. You did the snorkeling in Malakini and then you did the sea turtle thing. And I remember in Malakini, that's when I learned you don't wear floral bathing suits when you're doing those type of things, because the fish will come and just kind of nip at you a little bit. And it was like little pinches. And I was like, what is going on? And anyways, my dad was just laughing. And because, here I am in this floral, like I'm 18 and cool bathing suit. Yeah. The fish were like nibbling all over me. So I learned then you kind of stick to solid colors too. If you didn't know, now you know. Let's see. Oh, Griswold said he's a diver. He believes that he was his high school science teacher at Mount St. Mary. Okay.
Cool.
That's very cool. Eddie Lugo Studios asked when your next cruise is. I know they may have came in after. It's pretty soon, right?
Yeah, January 16th.
Yes, out of Charleston, South Carolina.
North or south?
North or south? One of the ones.
One of the ones. One of the Carolinas.
Yeah, one of the Carolinas.
What are your ports for that one?
San Juan, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua, and St. Thomas.
Oh, that's gonna be that's a bucket list cruise too.
Right now we've got 3. We got dives in 3 of the ports scheduled. Trying to get the other 2, but I don't think I'm going to have any luck, because St. Martin, we're going to be there on a Sunday, and the closest dive shop that looks reputable says they don't go out on Sundays.
Okay.
So that's Antigua. We're getting there at 9:00, and they said their dives go out at 8. But if I can get 5 divers, then they'll hold it until we get there. But I don't think I'm going to get 5 divers.
Okay.
High Ocean. Destination Fun said they love St. Thomas. Yeah, St. Thomas that's really pretty. I don't
there was one that I went diving once before, and I actually recorded whale song. Whales.
Oh,
that's cool.
I had the GoPro on top of my helmet, or on top of my mask, and the first dive I didn't even hear them. It was when we got back in the boat, everybody else was talking about them. And so I figured, well, maybe my GoPro caught it. And then on the next dive, I could hear them. And it definitely picked them up.
That's something you don't think about here in Wales. Like,
Yeah.
no.
You
I mean,
know,
I think of Dory. I mean, I know your dog's name is Dory, but I think of Dory. Like, I can speak whale.
Sea Legs Journey asks, what is your favorite port? That's tough.
Right now, Freeport.
And that's going to be nobody else's answer. But with that shark video, I can see why.
Yeah.
And that experience.
Even though like the water there is really nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's
Lisa likes Belize, but right now I'm kind of partial to Freeport because of the shark videos and stuff.
So yes, I that's so cool. So in the chat, if y'all would like for us to bring Tony back on, he's got a cruise in a couple weeks. If you would like, if he wants, if y'all would like for him to come back on and we could talk more diving and talk about his experience in some of these ports, let us know and we'll coordinate bringing him on another live if he wants. If you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Hopefully, I'll have a computer instead of a cell phone, and you won't get all the shaking and angles and whatnot. We couldn't get the camera to work, so I had to use my cell phone.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll give you a little more notice then too. We'll schedule it out maybe like in March or something to give.
Okay.
Yeah, that way
And I'll also probably have some different videos that you can share if you'd like.
Yes, and maybe we'll be on top of like sharing it. So, Marcia see me traveling said I love the painkillers at the bar there. I love painkillers too. Like it doesn't matter where they're at, but that's one of my drink of choices.
Sea Leg Journey said, yes, he's been a great guest.
Yes.
Bring more pics and vids too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Cruise Bed Adventure said yes, bring him back. Eddie Lugos, of course. Oh, we love Roatan. Yeah, we're going to Roatan at the end of the month. We're going to see the sloths. Oh, this little one's going to see the sloth.
Yeah, I get to go hang out with my spirit animal, the sloth. Yeah.
Griswold Family Adventures said I would love to have Tony on if he'll bring some Del Rancho.
Okay. That's not what we call it, but
yeah. Awesome. And he said Tony seems awesome. Most Oklahomans are. Oh man, I mean we're from Texas, so I'm from Texas.
Well, we're transplanted Texans.
Transplanted. Yes. So awesome. Yes, this is awesome. So let's see. I want to be mindful of other channels. We got 9 minutes until 5. So our cruise, we're going to. I guess we can talk about our excursions. For Roatan, we're going to see the sloths, macaws, and iguanas. We thought Chloe would appreciate that and enjoy it. She's real into animals, so we thought that would be kind of a fun experience. We've done the beach, but we're Chloe and I are fair-skinned people, so we wanted to kind of limit how much beaches we did in case we get too sunburned. And that's our first stop, so I didn't want to burn on the first port. And then we're going to Belize. We don't really have anything planned in Belize. I do know that the Vloggers cruise is set to be in Belize that same day that the Vista is. I don't know if they're going to be at the same port or anything. Sorry. There we go. And then we're going to Cozumel. We're going to take a catamaran to, I think it's Paradise Beach or one of those two. Passion Island. Yes. So we're excited about that. Marcia is also looking forward to the sloths in February. I know.
They're just like the chillest things.
I know. I
love them.
I bought Chloe this cute sloth shirt. It's got little sloths all over it. I'm like, yes. Baby doo-doo. Oh, Chloe wants to sing Baby Shark here. Sorry, guys. And let's see. There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Griswold said, my family is the opposite. Most of my family lives in Texas. Yes, there's a lot of us. We're actually all in Texas. Y'all were the only ones in Oklahoma for a long time on Lisa's side. Mark said, Andrew.
Oh, is it? Oh, Mark, what's up? How's it going? Mark's one of my old coworkers.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Chloe, I don't know, guys. Oh, the chat's moving kind of quick. I see what everybody's talking about when they say that now. I'm doing the sloth hug and Roatan on the Vloggers Cruise. Awesome, Clock Family Adventure. Like I said, we can't wait to do that and experience that. And then I look forward to seeing everybody else's vlogs as well.
No.
Z Show asked if Chloe said Xbox or Matthew.
Chloe, can you say Xbox?
Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, close enough.
Can you say Matthew?
Matthew.
Matthew. Are you gonna see this? Are you gonna see the sloths?
Box.
Yes.
Yes.
So, all right.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Baby duck.
How does that go? Does it go Baby Shark? Do? Did Uncle Tony see baby sharks? No, did he see big sharks? They were big sharks.
Baby Shark.
But awesome, guys. I know we want to be respectful of everybody's time. I don't know who's next, but no, Paul Vines. He has an awesome list. PSV Odyssey. He has an awesome list. I'm not sure if anybody's at 5 o'clock, but if somebody, one of our mods or PSV, if you want to throw that link in there, definitely do so. And we appreciate y'all so much. We did not intend on being on for an hour, but we definitely appreciate your love for us and our family and Tony. And we'll definitely bring Tony back on after his cruise to kind of talk more diving and share your experience and more pictures and videos. We'll be sure to do that.
Yeah. The Z Show Cruise Fun is going to be on at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss that. So head on in there. You have an hour break, so.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate all of you for being patient with us and joining us. And I saw 23, and at one time I would have never thought that. I was a little worried that 2 would show up. And we just want to say how much we appreciate all of you. Happy New Year. And we will be going live more often. Thank you for helping us make this a great show. And Tony, again, thank you so much. And have fun on your cruise. I know you're going to do some awesome experiences. And from cruises to another, there's never a bad day cruising, right? So.
Yep.
All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And we'll see y'all later.
Till next time.
And your slogan, like, about embarking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Treat every day like it's embarkation day. No stress.
Happy and excited, ready to go. Happy.
Yeah, happy.
And be happy.
Be happy.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all.
Happy New Year, Mark. Till next time.
Bye, Tony.
Bye-bye.